Hello everyone, my name is Romeo Chadley Crisostomo from the RCC Real Estate Group with Harvey Callis Real Estate Brokerage. Welcome to Real Estate in Minutes. Today, we will talk about home inspections. While home inspections are very helpful in home buying process, there are limitations to what a home inspector can and cannot find out about the house you are buying. Here with me today is trusted expert and inspector Frank Bernardo from iInspect 360.
Thanks, Chad. Hello, everyone. Let's start with what is included in a general home inspection, such as things that affect the structure. One of the most important things we check for as a part of a home inspection is the structure of the home. When a home has changed owners over the years, it's hard to tell if renovations and repairs have been done properly and/or done to code. We inspect the foundation on the exterior to find if there are any major deficiencies. And on the interior, we inspect to make sure that any supporting walls have not been removed. To see if there's any wood rot or termites, we want to make sure that the roofs and the drainage for the roofs is proper. Sometimes people will do additions to their homes and may have done so without permits, or have cut corners and not hired a trained professional. Structural issues can be costly and lengthy to fix, so we want to identify them up front.
Can you tell us things that affect the safety?
Yeah, we also want to make sure that when we're in the house, we point out things that could affect the safety of the new owners, or for the new owners. Things that might be a fire hazard, gas leaks, gas equipment issues, electrical issues, plumbing issues, or even water damage, especially with the rain that we've had recently.
What about the things that affect health?
We inspect for possible mold, bug infestations, and the possible presence of asbestos. These items are generally followed up with lab testing to confirm that they are present and how they may affect the owners and their health.
Can you also tell us about the things that affect comfort, Frank?
Yeah, we inspect the HVAC equipment to make sure that they're working properly, the quality of the insulation in the attics to make sure it's ample or if it's there, if it's been improved, and the quality of the windows and doors.
Also, Frank, I wanted to talk to you about the things that an inspector can do.
Yeah, general home inspections do not typically cover swimming pools. We usually recommend a trusted specialist for that. We also don't do wood-burning fireplace. A fireplace is inspected by someone who's qualified to do a wet inspection. We don't check for construction permits. You'll want to check with the city to make sure that there are no open permits on the property. And if you suspect any significant work to the house was completed, you want to make sure that the seller has obtained a valid permit. Checking the accuracy of the home is something else we don't check. The boundary permits, you'll need to check the survey for that. Home inspections cannot see beyond walls, so our inspections are non-invasive and non-destructive. We have tools that can detect moisture and look for heat loss, but it's not X-ray vision. And we generally can't magically see beyond a finished wall. Home inspectors also cannot move significant furniture around in a seller's home.
Now, why is it helpful to get a home inspection prior to purchasing a home? It is helpful to get a home inspection prior to purchasing a home because you want to ensure that the home you are buying is free of significant defects. You want to make sure that you understand as much as you can about the home and to see if there are defects that you are not willing to fix and that you should walk away from. It is also helpful to see what needs fixing immediately and what is likely going to require fixing or repair in the near future. As a realtor representing the buyer, it will then be our job to try to negotiate these things with the seller's agent to make sure that your concerns are addressed and either fixed before closing, or that you are compensated by a price adjustment or a rebate during closing, so you can choose when, how, and whom will fix the issues for you.
Working with a trusted professional saves you from potential headaches and additional costs in your home ownership journey. When you work with an expert, they have the tools, they have the experience, and can give you the sound advice you need. Expert advice, expert results.
Indeed, we are happy to answer any real estate questions you might have. Thank you for joining us in Real Estate in Minutes. This is Chad.
And I'm Frank.
Until next time.